What's up, everybody? Long time no see. It is that time again. This month, I picked up something a little different. I'm pretty excited about it because a small box does contain a lot. I did already rip the label off and cut the box open because they close them pretty well. But let's see what we got. Okay, so if you're paying attention or purchasing the last few weeks, months, you've been noticed prices have been rising for precious metals. This whole conflict in the Middle East, for a brief period, skyrocketed prices, but they're heading back down for the foreseeable future. If you don't know, gold and silver and the rest of the precious metals, their pricing actually is kind of convoluted. It's not really a supply and demand. I mean, little is these days with the way that markets operate. But basically, it is very manipulated by derivatives. Derivatives are just investments that basically take their value from something else. So like you could have an investment based on gold that doesn't own any gold. It just fluctuates based on the value of gold. Things like that. Um, it's funny because the derivatives actually pretty much set the price of gold and silver and all these things, which is kind of funny. It's not the physical asset that sets the price; it's the fake investment that sets the price. But anyway, what all that means is basically that when you see those fluctuations, they're usually short term. So if you're buying, it's probably better if you buy over time. Just buy what you buy, whatever you're into. Again, this one I'm a little bit excited about because it's definitely something different. So let's start with these. So these are gold American Eagles. So these ones, I don't know if you can really see, but let's get in here and take a better look. So these are the gold American half ounce. So each one of these contains half an ounce of gold. The benefit to buying these is versus like a bullion bar is basically that these ones give you a little bit more recognizability on sale. So if you go to sell these to like a coin shop or things like that, you're going to get a little bit more. Nothing crazy, but maybe a little bit over spot. Whereas if you had a bullion bar that was just like an ounce of gold or a half ounce, you're going to get spot, a little bit below spot or spot. So with these, they do carry what's called a little bit of a premium. They're really nice coins. I personally don't like to pay for the premium because in the end, the only thing that really matters is the gold itself. But you do have to factor in the fact that if you're stacking, you're going to have to get rid of it at some point. So you're not just stacking gold, silver, whatever, for your own pleasure to look at it. You're stacking it so that at some point, someone's going to buy it off of you. Having it in this form makes it a little bit easier to sell to someone else, especially like a coin shop or things like that, because it's instantly recognizable. So things like this, they're easy to store. This is probably about the size of your average dollar coin, like a Susan B. Anthony, or like the bronze dollars that they came out with, like the Sacagawea dollars. It's about that size, but again, this is half an ounce of gold. So it's mixed in with other things, obviously, because it is a coin, but the majority of, I think, 97% is gold, and then it's mixed with a little bit of other things just for rigidity. But got two of these this month. So that's 1 ounce of gold. And then the other star of the show is this. So this one's not something you don't see too much on too many videos. Sorry, let me get that out. So this one is, let's take a look at that. basically just under. So it's 1 ounce of platinum. So this one I'm pretty excited about because I think, you know, the last year, platinum's been pretty undervalued. I mean, when I first started getting into stocking, it was like $1,600 an ounce or something like that. It got all the way down to maybe 700s per ounce. 700s, maybe 800s. Actually, I think it was even lower than that, maybe even the 600s. And so I always thought, you know, I've always been taught growing up that platinum was, you know, as far as the quote unquote noble metals, platinum was, you know, very desirable, very rare, quote unquote. They say like if you took all the platinum in the world, it'd fill like a small cube, like in one of the squares of a tennis court, something like that, which, and maybe 6 feet high or something like that. But which may not, it may not seem like a small amount, but when you figure that's all there is mined on Earth, it's a small amount. So again, this one is the actual Platinum Eagle. So again, it is an U.S. Mint coin. So there is a little bit of a premium to it. But again, this one I purchased with the intention of someday getting rid of it. I'm not in love with it. It's just another bullion coin. But I will say that, you know, this one's pretty nice. Gold. Everyone loves gold. I mean, everyone loves looking at it. Everyone loves having it. It's expensive. It's only going to get more expensive over time. But platinum's right there too. And so this one, like I said, I wanted to give a real good look at this because, you know, even with the other stocking videos, you really don't see people having the platinum eagles too much. They really stick to gold and silver. So the face value on this is $100. Obviously, the platinum content's worth quite a bit more than that. I didn't even talk about the gold eagles. So these ones, the face value is $25. So literally you could go spend this for $25. It's legal tender. If you did that, you'd be ridiculous, but you could do it. Same thing with this. This is worth $100. Even if platinum was worthless, this coin is still worth $100. So there is some retained value in that if all else fails. But the other thing that I was going to mention is that the eagles, the gold eagles, with these ones, I plan to fill a tube with the halves and the full 1 ounce eagles, just so that I can add them to my stack. So we'll see what happens over time. But again, pretty excited about the pickup today and the unboxing. And I'll keep you guys posted on what's next to add to the stack. Thanks again.